Among the many paintings featured in Baldur's Gate 3, Zariel in Avernus consistently captured my attention. Each time I encountered it, I was reminded of classical depictions of catastrophe, though I could not immediately place a specific painting this one evoked. After careful examination, I found its closest historical parallel in John Martin's The Destruction of Pompeii and Herculaneum. Retroglyphs is a series dedicated to exploring art and gaming, its inspirations, historical roots, and the practice of studying visual storytelling. This series seeks to highlight the immense artistic effort that often serves as mere environmental detail in modern games. Few titles exemplify this level of artistic dedication as well as Baldur's Gate 3, which is rich with evocative imagery. Zariel is a fallen angel and ruler of Avernus, the first layer of the Nine Hells. She commands a relentless campaign of conquest within the Blood War, an eternal conflict between devils and demons. This war, by its very nature, is unwinnable, an unceasing battle between infernal forces. The depiction of such perpetual conflict is not unique to fantasy. Throughout human history, various traditions have conceptualized hell as an endless battlefield. In Norse mythology, Ragnarok foretells a cosmic apocalypse, while the afterlife in hell is sometimes imagined as an ongoing, shadowy conflict. Similarly, in Dante's Inferno, the fifth circle of hell is home to an eternal war among the wrathful. The notion of hell as a force that invades or disrupts human existence is a recurring theme across cultures, reinforcing the idea that the realm of the damned is not merely a place of punishment, but one of never-ending strife. John Martin was an English Romantic painter known for his grand theatrical landscapes depicting biblical and historical cataclysms. The Destruction of Pompeii and Herculaneum, painted in 1822, reflects his fascination with apocalyptic imagery and the sublime. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE, which buried both cities under volcanic ash, was a subject of widespread artistic interest during the 18th and 19th centuries. Martin's interpretation aligns with the Romantic era's preoccupation with the overwhelming power of nature. His vision of the event is as much about human insignificance as it is about destruction. The scene is almost infernal, as if hell itself has manifested upon the earth. Both paintings employ dramatic, high-contrast lighting to heighten the sense of chaos. In The Destruction of Pompeii and Herculaneum, Martin uses intense illumination against deep darkness, with the eruption of Mount Vesuvius serving as a blinding source of destruction. The upper portion of the painting is consumed by swirling fire, smoke, and lava, while the lower half is filled with desperate figures fleeing in terror. This composition, reminiscent of Baroque and Romantic traditions, amplifies the scale of devastation. Similarly, Zariel in Avernus utilizes a glowing, fiery palette dominated by deep reds and oranges to convey destruction on a supernatural level. However, rather than an eruption, Avernus is a war-torn landscape, a battlefield where demons and devils engage in eternal combat. Zariel herself, bathed in infernal light, serves as the focal point, her massive form set against a background of fire and storm. The dramatic use of shadow and embers reinforces the sense of heat, oppression, and unrelenting force. To me, the Destruction of Pompeii and Herculaneum feels like the precursor to Zariel and Avernus, as though it depicts the very moment hell begins to encroach upon the mortal world. Much like Thomas Cole's The Course of Empire, which illustrates the rise and fall of civilizations across multiple paintings, these two works, though separated by centuries, seem to narrate a transition from a world of human suffering and collapse to an eternal battlefield where war never ceases. Baldur's Gate 3 does not draw direct attention to its paintings through cutscenes or narrative emphasis, yet they are filled with artistic intent. While I can't confirm the specific artists behind Zariel and Avernus or their precise influences, the connections to the tradition of Illuministic paintings are undeniable. It is fascinating to see these historical artistic techniques translated into modern fantasy setting, where they serve as both background and storytelling devices. In the end, the presence of such works in gaming invites players to pause, look, and to appreciate the legacy of art woven into their digital worlds. Thank you for watching to the end. This is a brand new series, as the inaugural episode of Retroglyphs. If you'd like to see any more, please leave a like and subscribe. And let me know if there's any other art and video games you'd like me to cover. Thank you very much.